He was just 7 years old, small enough that his legs dangled above the courtroom floor. But when he began to speak, the room froze.
What is this right here?
My mama.
And what is she doing?
Killing my sister.
He cried as he spoke, but he never changed his story. Not that day, not even 17 years later. This is the story of a child who accused his own mother of murder and never backed down. Esto, Florida, August 8, 2007. A quiet rural town where life moved slowly and serious crime was almost unheard of. That morning, Amanda Lewis returned home from an overnight shift at a nursing facility. She was 27, a single mother raising 2 children, 7-year-old AJ, thoughtful and reserved, and her daughter Adriana, just weeks away from turning 8. According to Amanda, the morning unfolded normally until everything unraveled. Just after 10 a.m., she was on the phone with 911, screaming for help. Her voice was panicked as she told the dispatcher that Adriana had fallen into the backyard pool and wasn't breathing.
911.
I need an ambulance, please.
911.
I need an ambulance.
What's wrong, ma'am?
My daughter fell in the pool and she's not breathing.
Where at, ma'am?
In Esto,
Ma'am, what's your address?
3343 First Avenue South.
3343 First Avenue South.
Yes, down the road from the post office at the very end.
What's your phone number, ma'am?
850-263-0759.
And she's not breathing. How old is she?
She's 7 years old.
All right, hang on just a second, ma'am.
Oh, God.
Just a second, ma'am.
Her lips are purple. What do I do?
Ma'am?
Water's just coming out of her nose.
Yes, sir. Ma'am?
Huh?
You said water's coming out of her nose?
Yes, I've got her on her side. It's just coming out of her nose every time I move her.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Please hurry.
Rescue? Yes, ma'am. I've got them on the way. I'm going to see if they can do something to help you. Hang on just a moment. Rescue 1, they're advising they've got her laid over on her side. Water's coming out of her nose. Is there anything they can do till you get 1012? Hang on just a second. Does she have a pulse, ma'am?
No, she's not got nothing. She is purple.
She don't. Hang on just a second.
Everything's purple.
Please advise when she's purple, no pulse, no breathing. Hang on just a second, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, I've got rescue on the way, and I'm fixing to get you someone else, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to call you right back in just a few minutes.
First responders arrived quickly. Adriana was pulled from the water cold. Unresponsive, her skin pale. Paramedics worked desperately as they rushed her to Bay Medical Center. But by late morning, doctors pronounced her dead. Amanda told police she had been busy inside the house and noticed the backyard had gone eerily quiet. When she went to check, she said she found her daughter in the pool. At first, it appeared to be a devastating accident. Adriana had a known seizure disorder, and investigators were told she may have suffered one near the pool. The town rallied around the family. Meals were delivered. Neighbors whispered about tragedy and bad luck. But within a day, everything changed. Amanda's son, AJ, began telling people something that shattered the accident theory. He didn't whisper it. He didn't hesitate. In a calm, unsettling tone, he said his mother had done it.
Well, my mom got mad at her, so she threw her in the pool. And then she told her to go somewhere, and she said no, because Mom was going to don't go again. And then Mom had to go get in the car to go get Adrian. And then Adrian was trying to escape from Mama, and then Mama pulled her back in the car. And then once they got back home, Mama threw her back in the pool. And then she started drowning again.
Adriana started drowning?
And then when she had to take a shower, my mom told me to go get her. And then when I was standing in the wagon, she was dead.
So you stood up in the wagon? Okay.
AJ told investigators he saw everything. He said his mother was angry with Adriana over something she had done. According to the boy, Amanda took his sister to the pool, pushed her into the water, and held her there. He said she didn't let go until Adriana stopped moving. He repeated the story again and again. Each time, the details stayed the same. She held her under, he said.
Adrian was laying like this, and Mama holding him on her, so she wouldn't scream.
Detectives who had initially leaned toward a tragic accident were now treating the case as a possible homicide. They returned to the home with fresh eyes. Inside Adriana's bedroom, something felt off. There were almost no toys, no stuffed animals, no signs of a child's personality. Neighbors quietly mentioned that Adriana was often punished and that Amanda could be harsh. Investigators also noticed a bruise on the girl's forehead. Some thought it resembled a handprint. Amanda stood firm, insisting it was an accident caused by a seizure. She even took a polygraph test and passed. But the image of a small boy calmly stated, "My mama dunked my sister in the pool," haunted investigators. In September 2007, Amanda Lewis was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse. By February 2008, the case had captured attention across Florida. The prosecution's key witness wasn't an expert or a detective. It was a second grader.
Hey, Jay,
Yes, sir.
give me your hand. All right. Here. Here.
When AJ entered the courtroom, the tension was overwhelming. He had just turned 7. He was tiny in the witness chair, his feet swinging above the floor. He hadn't seen his mother in 6 months. When he finally noticed her sitting there, the room seemed to stop breathing. Tears streamed down his face, but the questioning continued.
They want to know how Adriana died.
Yes, sir.
Now, I wasn't there, AJ, was I?
No, sir.
Were you there when she died?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell them how she died?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, AJ, I want you to come over here. We're going to put some photographs up, okay?
Okay.
Come on over here. Right. Up right here. I think you're going to have to kneel down right there. Kneel down. And a pencil. Okay. Now, what is this right here? Who is this, or what is this?
My mama
Okay. And what is she doing?
killing my sister,
How is she doing that, AJ?
putting her hand over her face.
Would you show me how she put her hand over your
No,
sister's
sir.
face? Huh?
No, sir.
You don't want to do that?
No, sir.
Okay. Who is this?
My mother,
And who is this?
my sister,
What is this right here?
my mother's arm.
Your mother's arm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does this mean right here? She did.
Died.
What?
She died.
She died. Okay. You mean your sister died? Okay. What this too bad? What does that mean?
That means it's scary.
It was scary. When this was happening, could you see it?
No, sir.
Was that a yes or a no?
Yes.
The prosecutor stood beside him, speaking gently. Slowly, AJ began to describe what he said he witnessed. He told the jury he saw his mother hold Adriana under the water. He said his sister struggled, splashed, and then went still. At one point, he was asked to draw what he saw. The picture showed stick figures, a pool, and a small body beneath the water. No one in that courtroom would ever forget it. After 4 days of testimony, the jury deliberated for just 2 hours. Amanda Lewis was found guilty of first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse.
Members of the jury, I understand you've reached a verdict.
Yes, sir, we have.
Madam Clerk, at this time, if you would read the verdict for the court, please.
State of Florida versus Amanda Elaine Lewis, case number 07282 CF. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant, Amanda Elaine Lewis, as to count 1 in this case. The defendant is guilty as charged of first-degree felony murder. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant, Amanda Elaine Lewis, as to count 2 in this case. The defendant is guilty as charged of aggravated child abuse. So say we all, dated this 22nd day of February, 2008, signed Eugene E. Person.
Amanda has continued to claim she is innocent, insisting Adriana's death was a tragic accident caused by a medical episode.
Lewis, under Florida law, there are only 2 possible penalties that can be imposed for the crime of first-degree felony murder. They are either death or life imprisonment. This court adjudges you to be guilty of that crime and sentences you to imprisonment in the Florida Department of Corrections for the remainder of your life.
She has said she doesn't blame AJ, that she still loves him and believes he was confused or influenced by adults around him. According to Amanda, her son didn't understand what he was saying.
My name is Amanda Lewis. I lost my kids and my freedom in the blink of an eye, and I am innocent.
Everything he said was not true, but everything wasn't a lie. I believe what happened, he took a series of events and put them all in one day. She had gotten in trouble for spraying something a week prior, and he put it that it happened that morning. So everything he said was not a lie. I just believe he fabricated a series of events into one day.
17 years later, AJ, now an adult living under a protected identity, finally spoke publicly. In an interview with True Crime Central, he stood by the testimony he gave as a child. He said he had no idea his words would send his mother to prison for life, but he insists they were true. He stated clearly that she was guilty and that he has never changed his account. AJ revealed he was later adopted by a loving family and now lives far from the home he grew up in. His story remains one of the most haunting examples of a child's testimony shaping a life sentence. A quiet Florida backyard, a pool, a 7-year-old boy carrying a truth no one wanted to hear. The question still remains, was justice truly served, or did a child bear the weight of something he could never fully understand? Can a child's memory be trusted in a case this serious? Or was he placed in an impossible position? Share your thoughts in the comments. Choose one of the videos on your screen, and I'll see you there.